This is my wife, D for Diane, and she is the expert when it comes to peaches. So she's going to show you the process of sorting out these seconds of peaches I showed you in the van and what we're going to do with them. Later on, I will join her and help her, and let's get this rolling.
First, I sort them out and I pick out the worst ones because they are seconds. They will have bruises, and some of them are bruised pretty bad, and they will be the ones I put into jelly. Then I will take the next ones that aren't too bad and I will can them. And then the other ones that are pretty nice, like these kind, they'll be for later. Like tomorrow, I'll can some more. But with the bruises, they have to be canned as soon as possible. When you get done with the sorting process, these peaches will be canned in jars because they're nice, they're not bruised up. These peaches in these two containers will go into peach snips, and this will go into peach jelly.
This is how we bond and spend time together since I'm retired. Now that Diane's sorted out all the peaches and I'm done giving the chickens ice water, it's my time to help her out. And this is bonding time, so we get to talk about things while we're doing this, and we have a blast.
And there's a certain way to peel peaches that it makes it easier.
Which I'm learning. She's the expert, I'm not.
Where the seed is, do you see that's why these are jelly ones, or they will be smoothies. And you pull, well, that one ain't no good. Let me do a different one. That ain't no good either. These are the worst ones that you'll get, my jelly ones. And you'll have a seed in. With these kind, I use a spoon. I go around them, the seed, and it pops out. And then the seeds get put in a bowl, and Woody takes and plants them.
I planted 20-some peach seeds so far, and the rest I put in the compost pile. And also the bigger chickens will eat the peach skins. The little ones hate it. They will not eat them yet. But hopefully they'll learn to like it.
My first step into making peach jelly, not everybody does this. I do it because it's shortcut. I just take my peaches and I put them in the blender and make them into a liquid. So it would be 4 cups of peach liquid, and then Shore gel. I do not use Shore gel. It's called Dutch gel, and I get it at a little country store. And it's cheaper. I can get a bag of it for $8 versus Shore gel for a lot more. Okay, I try to have everything set and ready to go because when it's ready, it's ready. I already put my pence in, and then I put 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I have 3 batches ready to make, and I have to wait for this to start boiling. Now I put it on medium. Do not turn it on high, it will stick. And I use stainless steel the spoons because the wooden spoon, it sticks to the wooden spoon too much, and this I can tell when the jelly's ready with this kind of a spoon. I get my jars ready that my husband washed for me, and I get the lids all ready. Some people will sterilize them. I just never have. My grandmother back in the old days, they didn't use lids. They just used wax over the top. I don't do that. But I'll use my lids. They're in hot boiling water. And then I have to just wait.
What are you doing next?
I'm putting a pad of butter in each pot. It keeps it from foaming up so you don't have as many bubbles in the jelly. I know people don't do that anymore, but that's what my grandmother always did, and it works. So
And you said you did it for your strawberry jelly?
I did it for my strawberry jelly, and my strawberry jelly usually will make a lot of foam, but it doesn't when I do that.
And I asked you a question. How many cups is in each pot?
There's 4 cups of juice in each pot, a third of a cup of my Dutch gel, and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And then if you want to look in the pot, it's starting to cook. You got to let it cook until you can't stir the boil down. You can see in the pot how it's cooking. You got to keep stirring it until when it's still, see how the bubbles are coming quickly? That means you can't stir it down. So that's when it's time for the 5.5 cups of sugar
Per pot?
per pot. And then you pour it in slowly and stir as you're doing it.
Why is that? So it don't burn?
No, so it don't get big clumps of sugar. Because sometimes it can. It'll get sugar crystals and stuff. And then after you do that, you make sure all your sugar is dissolved and you wait for it to start cooking again. Okay, now this, after it is cooking like this and you stir it and it still cooks, then you got to start timing it at least 1 minute. And then you check it. I do it, there's a couple different methods. I do it this way. You can see it's not cooked enough because it's not gelling quite enough yet for jelly. I mean, it's good, but it'll be syrup that way. And peach syrup's good too. But you want to keep it from, see how it globs up?
Mm-hmm.
That it'll get even worse. I gotta stir this pot.
Smells really good. Again, if you could have smell-o-vision, that peach smells excellent.
It's just about ready.
I guess that would be the hardest thing for somebody new to try to distinguish when it's ready and when it's not.
Another way is the way my mom did it. She would have a saucer and she'd keep it in the freezer, and she would put a little bit on that saucer and put it back in the freezer. And then if it gelled up real quick and held its shape, then it was ready to go. This is just one that after you do it for a while, you you realize what it looks like, and I think that's just about ready. Yeah. And another way is if you look at the spoon, see how it's gelling on the spoon.
Yes, I see that.
So that'll tell you too that it's pretty much ready to go. Yeah, that's ready now. I turn it off, get this and this. And it will take a little bit for it to set up because it's so hot. So it'll take a good day for it to set up good. I've got that one too full. You can see it should be down lower.
How long does it take to set up? Because I know some of your jars pop the seal. How long does that usually take?
To seal, it doesn't take a couple hours, but
For setting up, it does?
yeah, to make it set up and be a nice jelly consistency, yeah, it takes a little bit. And then I pour it in.
Try not to get in on you, right?
Yeah, it's very hot. It'll burn your skin right off. And that's about how much a batch will make. Is usually 3.5 pints. And I already have 5 batches in the basement, so this will be my last that I do of jelly. And then I take him back, get that out of the way. I wipe my jars off. I know some people will use vinegar on a paper towel and wipe them off to kill any germs. And I don't. I haven't killed any of our kids yet, so.
And it's a favorite around Christmas time. The jellies are, aren't they?
Yeah. This is what I give a lot of this for Christmas gifts to different people. And then you turn it upside down for 15 minutes. And that helps it to seal also. And that is...
And my question for you is each fruit different? The recipe?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, then this one is already started to cook, so it won't take as long to do. So you definitely have to have all your stuff in line. 1, 2, 3. And it's already starting to cook. I had it on low in the back burner, and that's how I do more than multiple batches so that I can get done faster. And while that one's getting done, this one will be put on. And your jelly will get a little darker the longer it sits waiting to do it, but it doesn't hurt anything.
So that third batch you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I already put the juice in there. This is almost ready to put in. I need my touch gel. And whatever's left, I will make smoothies out of.
Oh yeah. Phew. Peach smoothie is awesome. Throw in a banana or two. Now you also put another ingredient in your smoothies, don't you? Don't you put a small can of fruit cocktail?
Sometimes, yeah.
I mean, they are about the best on a nice hot day.
I use fruit cocktail that's in its own juice. That way it's not as much sugar in it.
This is what's left of the peaches, the peach juice. It's got one banana and a little bit of milk. I'm going to add a glass of ice. The rest of it won't come out. Alrighty.
And that thing is probably 20 years old.
It's just excellent. Fantastic. This is what 12 cups of peach juice will produce. And believe me, this is some good stuff. And now, at the end, we learned a long time ago as husband and wife, I am going to clean up for my wife because she does the same thing for me. And like anything you see in this YouTube channel, the garden, the orchard, the chickens, the honeybees, we are a team and we do things together. If you have any questions, please put it down in the comments below and we will try to get back to you. Good day.